Does God sometimes allow you, to go through tough problems and succumb to the pressure of those problems when He fully understands that He has the power and the ability to get you out of that problem, but He still allows those troubles to hit you hard to a level that you can even decide to quit and say, I am not part of this, and you go your way? Yes, it does happen because I think we can get a story that can relate to this. You guys remember the story of Lazarus of Bethany? That is in John chapter what? Chapter 11, verse 1 to 44. Uh, Lazarus gets sick, and he was living with his sisters, two sisters, that is Martha of Bethany and Mary of Bethany. And he gets sick, and the sisters of Lazarus sends a message to Jesus that your friend that you love so much is sick, seriously sick. And Jesus knows that, and he knows he has the power to go and heal Lazarus, but he does not go. And it takes 2 more days from wherever he was to stay wherever he was, and he stays there for those 2 days. And on the second day, he tells his disciples that Lazarus is dead, but this is to glorify God. That is to glorify God. He's dead, but that is to glorify God. Then when Jesus and his disciples gets to the home of Lazarus, Lazarus has been buried for 4 days. And with 4 days, there is nothing like resurrection in that. It's beyond resurrection because that body has started smelling and rotting. So there's no more life in that body. But when Jesus said that that happened so that the glory of God might be seen. It's one of the greatest miracles that Jesus performed, that ever happened, that Jesus performed, and a miracle that brought many people to Jesus, and many people believed in Jesus through that miracle. What do we learn from this? Sometimes God allows some situations to push us on the wall, to pin us on the wall, in a way that we believe it's over with us, and people around you will believe that it's over with you, and there is nothing good that can come out of you. Nothing good can come out of you. You're completely destroyed, and the only thing you're waiting is death, or maybe death itself. And there's nothing else you can do in that situation. But what if all that God has allowed to happen in your life is to bring glory back to God when God gets you out of that problem in a miraculous way, when people thought it's so impossible for anything to happen, for anything good to come out of you, God still does something that proves unto the people that He has all the power to change every story and to give life to the lifeless and give hope to the hopeless, because that is what He promises He will do in our lives. People go through problems, or you've gone through problems, or you're going through something that you feel it's so much impossible for something good to come out of you. You have tried everything possible as a man. You have tried everything possible as a man. But up to now, there's nothing that is happening. Remember, when Jesus arrived, Martha went to meet him, to welcome him. And he told Jesus, if you were here, my brother Lazarus or your friend Lazarus would have not died. One thing they were so sure about was that if Jesus was there, Lazarus could have been still living, because Jesus would have healed him. Because they knew one thing for sure: Jesus had the power to heal the sick. For sure they knew that Jesus had the power to heal the sick. And for them, they thought maybe the proximity of Jesus, but Jesus getting to that place, or being available in that place, would have changed the situation. And that is what we usually think. And that is what we know. That is the conviction that we have. That when Jesus is available, there is nothing that is impossible for Him in your life. But what if He knew all these things will happen? Not what if. He knew all these things will happen. And He decided, like, okay, I will stay at a distance and look at this guy. Just watch over him. Go through whatever he's going through. But at the end, I will go in and rescue this guy. And that is why you're trying everything possible to get yourself out of that problem, but nothing works. You're trying every human possible thing that you can do to get yourself out of that problem, but nothing works. You still find yourself in that quagmire, and there is nothing you can do about that. You feel overwhelmed, troubles everywhere, everything. You're surrounded with troubles everywhere. Even the people that you could reach and call unto, those people are no longer receiving your calls. The friends that you had, that you thought if everything goes wrong, they told you they are just one call away. Those friends are no longer one call away, but they are too distant. They don't want to hear anything from you. Or even they said the wrong things about you. They soiled your name in a way that you cannot come out of that thing. They destroy your reputation. Even the people who are thinking of trying to help you in one or the other cannot help you because your reputation was completely destroyed by all those other people. What if it's God who allowed those things to happen? Then He later will come and resurrect you. When people thought it was impossible, there is nothing good that can come out of you, that what you've done was so stupid. So whatever all these things that they have tagged onto you, and later comes in and says, son, you know what? All through this time, I was watching over you. I was watching all over you. And I knew this moment will come and I get you out of this problem. And I have come to glorify you, that I be glorified. Listen to those words, that I've come to glorify you, that I be glorified. And you men say, God, where were you all this time? The same question that the sister of Lazarus asked Jesus. If you were here, my brother would have not died. My brother would be awake. If you were here, I'm so sure that my brother would be alive now. What they never knew was that Jesus was going to raise Lazarus from the dead, and the brother that they thought was dead will come back to life again. Did it happen? Yes. The tomb was opened. Lazarus came out of that tomb, a living man who was buried for 4 days. But on the fifth day, or that was the fourth day, he rose again. God gave him life. Jesus gave him life. And that is what's going to happen in your life. I don't want to say I'm prophesying, because that's not a prophecy. That's an assurance that God is going to do something in your life. It doesn't matter what you've been going through or what you're going through. Even everything seemed to be so tough and so hard. You have tried everything with the human possible hands and human possible abilities. But again, nothing has worked for you. And nothing seems to be working for you. But at the end of it, when they thought it is over, when they thought it's over with you, God is going to resurrect you from that problem and is going to give you more and more life again. Life is going to give you life again. He's going to give you life again. So don't need to be afraid. Don't need to be afraid. Don't be afraid, for He's got you and me in this. I know it's hard. It's hard times. Everyone is crying, but you know what? He has you. He might seem to be so far away. He might seem to be not listening to you. He might seem not to be caring about you, caring for you and caring about you. He might seem that He has forgotten you. But one thing I want you to know is He is not far away from you. He's with you. He's watching over you. And He has everything covered and everything planned. So ours is to remain within as we wait on Him, knowing that He will do it. Just the same way the sisters of Jesus had an assurance that Jesus can heal, or would have provided a solution to them and heal their brother if he was around. It's the same thing me and you should have that confidence that God is around us and is going to do something great for us. Just that for today. Until next time we meet same place, same time. If you feel whatever we're talking about so encouraging and you would like to walk together with us, why can't you just subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all our social media platforms, and leave a comment on what you think we should be discussing on next. I'm sorry for that. Thank you so much. Love you all. Till next time we meet, may God meet you at that point of need. Bye.